Part 5. Very strange. Do people have a problem with understanding what is right and what is wrong? Or people have hidden agendas and adjust their thinking to further that agenda? In this process we do not feel that these people have never heard what moral values are. The first duty of a Muslim in Islam is to please Allah. Do justice while dealing with people even it goes against family members. This is the order of Allah. But what are we doing in the name of Islam? Hypocrisy and fraud are rampant. These are getting rooted in the hearts of the so-called Muslims. These Muslims accept someone else as their God instead of Allah. So they satisfy those whom they have taken as gods instead of Allah. Let me give you an example. Turkish President Erdogan. Many Muslims considered him the Sultan of the Muslim world. Muslims are beaten and humiliated everywhere in this world. Muslims are looking for a hero who can deliver them from their oppressor. I think Muslim leaders do not have that quality. Muslim leaders do not want to free Muslims from their oppressors. This is not the thought process of Muslim leaders. President Erdogan knows well about Hamas. How was it created and who created Hamas? Shia country Iran supports Hamas. Hamas says it is fighting for the freedom of the Palestinian people. This is a deception by Hamas. Hamas does not fight for the freedom of the Palestinian people. Hamas claims it is fighting for the freedom of the Palestinian people. This statement carries nothing but deception. President Erdogan knows this very well. President Erdogan knows very well that Hamas is poisoning the freedom of the Palestinian people. Zionism has created inhumane conditions for the Palestinian people because of Hamas. President Erdogan knows this very well. President Erdogan seems to want to protect Hamas. Why? Iran and Qatar support Hamas. The whole thing is cheating to me. Turkey has good relations with Qatar and Iran. President Erdogan does not want to disappoint these two countries. President Erdogan has forgotten God's instructions. Do justice even if it goes against your family members. But Erdogan is ignoring God's orders. How should Erdogan be considered the Sultan of the Muslim world with this attitude? Surely President Erdogan wants to please Iran instead of Allah. President Erdogan is looking out for the best interests of himself and his country. He is not seeking what Allah has commanded him. This is the condition of the Muslim people and their leaders. Real Muslims are cornered. They have no voice. They are suffering the most. It is Allah's duty to help the believers. But where is the belief that God can help them? The war between Hamas and the Zionists is the game of evil and Satan. But the common people are the most affected. Hope this evil and satanic game will end soon. And the true believers will be helped by Allah and Allah will make them victorious. Zionists are oppressing the Palestinian people. Allah hates the oppressor. Surely Allah will go into action and make people realize His presence and make people realize that He is in control of this world. The Zionists will one day be defeated. Muslims just need to show their patience. Allah is with the patient. But this world is full of so-called Muslims. Zionists are oppressors. The tyrant will one day be defeated. One day I had an argument with a university professor in a mosque. He was in favor of Hamas. He wanted to tell me that for 75 years the Palestinian people lost their homeland to the tyrant. I said, Allah is with those who persevere. Hamas went to war with the Zionists in October 2024. More than 24,000 Palestinian people have died to date. I asked, can Hamas win this war? Can Hamas eliminate the Zionists? Hamas cannot defeat Zionism. Going to war with the Zionists is suicidal. I find no sense in it. The Zionist loves this world. Only painful punishment awaits them in the hereafter. A Zionist will do anything to live a happy life in this world. They drive the Palestinian people out of their homes. They distorted the words of Musa, Pbuh. They do not find miracles after perverting the Torah. They don't see miracles in the Torah that strengthen their faith to work for the hereafter. They only see this world and they understand this materialistic world. They do not fear God. In order to live happily in this world they will make life miserable for other people, which we are experiencing now in Gaza. How Hamas is at war with someone they cannot defeat. Hamas members are not dying. Only the Palestinian people are dying. Zionists wanted to force the Palestinian people out of Palestine. Hamas is helping the Zionists achieve their goals. Hamas is just following Iran's orders. Hamas will not liberate the Palestinian people. They will only obey the orders of their Lord. Iran is one of the masters of Hamas. The Palestinian people should eliminate Hamas from Palestine. Very strange. Hamas is doing the bidding of Iran and their other gods. Some imams of the mosque knew it. But what they are saying makes no sense. They are demanding that Muslim countries go to war with the Zionists and their supporters. A very dangerous game and an attempt to deceive the Muslim world. Hamas is trying to fool Sunni Muslims. Hamas does not consult with Saudi and other Sunni Muslim countries before taking any action. Hamas simply carries Iran's orders. If the Saudis, UAE and other Sunni Muslim countries asked the Zionists to stop fighting and guarantee them that they will eliminate Hamas, I don't think such a proposal will please them. Because the goal of the Zionists is not to eliminate Hamas. The goal of the Zionists is to expel the Palestinian people from Palestine. Unfortunately, some people are pretending that they want to help the Muslim and Palestinian people to get their land back. The true face of these people needs to be exposed. And we have to find out the truth. Are these people hypocrites?